Hi, everybody. This is another book about over and under the snow and hibernation and where the animals are hiding in the winter after they ate lots of food and got very fat. But before I read this book, I just want to refer to the crafts that we just did. We just did some winter crafts with Ariana. And Ariana had a lot of fun just making a snowman out of a marshmallow and sticking a toothpick into it and trying to stick another one on here and making arms. And you know what? It doesn't have to be a perfect snowman. Kids just love to stick toothpicks into marshmallows. So just let them have fun. And our other project was cotton balls. And it doesn't have to be perfect like this. Ariana just had so much fun getting glue on the paper and having the cotton ball stick, and then doing some cutting. So those were just some snow crafts that you could do for kids to do at home in the winter when they're stuck inside. And now I'm going to read this book, Over and Under the Snow. And this is about a father and a little girl who go out on skis. The snow, you can't walk in the snow very easily, so they made sleds and skis and things that glide over the snow so that you can glide over the snow and the ice. And that's part of winter. This is called Over and Under the Snow. It's by Kate Messner with art by Christopher Silas Neal. Over the snow I glide, into the woods, frosted, fresh, and white. And they're on skis. Over the snow, a flash of fur, a red squirrel disappears down a crack. Where did he go? Under the snow, Dad says. Under the snow is a whole secret kingdom where the smallest forest animals stay safe and warm. You're skiing over them now, and here is where somebody is sleeping in a little hole under the snow. Over the snow I glide, past beech trees rattling leftover leaves and strong silent pines that stretch to the sky. On a high branch, a great horned owl keeps watch. Under the snow, a tiny shrew dodges columns of ice. It follows a cool tunnel along the moss out of sight. He has a secret home down under the earth. Look, Dad says, tracks, tracks. Tracks always tell a story. And in the winter, you can see animal footprints in the snow. And you can tell what kind of animal it is, a big one or a little one. Over the snow, a deer has crossed our path. Deep hoof prints punch through the crust up the hill under a tree. An oval of melted snow tells the story of a good night's sleep. Under the snow, deer mice doze. They cuddle up against the cold in a nest of feathers and fur. And if you look very carefully, right there is a little hole, a little mouse house under the ground where 3 little mousies are. Over the snow I climb, digging in my edges so I don't slide back down. Under the snow, voles scratch through slippery tunnels, searching for morsels from summer feasts. And voles are little moles, mouse-like creatures that also live under the ground. Over the snow I swoosh, down, down, faster, faster, and almost falls. Under the snow, a horseshoe hare watches from a shelter of spruce. Almost invisible, she smooths her fur, a coat of winter white. And that's a rabbit. In the winter, rabbits turn white like the snow, so you can't see them. Over the snow I glide, past reeds where tadpoles play tag in springtime. Under the snow, fat bullfrogs snooze. They dream of sun-warmed days back when they had tails, when they were pollywogs. And the frogs are sleeping under the ground, under the pond. Over the snow I stand and stare, little mountains in the marsh. Under the snow, beavers gnaw on aspen bark, settled in for supper. Can they hear my tummy rumbling too? And in the stream, there are little hills of ice, and under there is a beaver house where they build their house out of logs, and they're cozy inside eating bark. Over the snow, stop, a sound. We stand like statues carved in ice till a bushy-tailed fox steps from a thicket, tips his ear to the ground, listens, 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 and there's a fox trying to catch something for supper. He leaps onto the snow after an invisible dinner. His paws scratch away to find the mouse he heard scratching along underneath, under the snow. Over the snow I glide. A full moon lights my path to supper. Under the snow a chipmunk wakes for a meal. Bedroom, kitchen, hallway, his house is under my feet. And this is a chipmunk house. Ooh. Over the snow I climb one last hill. Bonfire smoke rises, warm hands, hot cocoa, hot dogs sizzling on pointed sticks. Under the snow, a black bear snores, still full of October blueberries and trout. He ate and ate and ate so he could sleep for a long time, and there's a big old bear. Over the snow, fire crackles and sparks shoot up to the stars. I lick sticky marshmallow from my lips and lean back with heavy eyes. Shadows dance in the flames. Under the snow, a queen bumblebee drowses away December. All alone, she'll rule a new colony in the spring. So even bees sleep under the ground. Over the snow, I glide home on tired legs. Clouds whisper down feathery, soft flakes. Under the covers, I snuggle deep and drift into dreams. Of cuddling deer, mice, and slumbering frogs, hungry beavers and tunneling voles, drowsy bears and busy squirrels, and the secret kingdom under the snow. And this is a picture of the sky, and there are pictures in the sky. People long ago saw pictures of animals in the sky. So not only are the animals underground, they're in the sky too. We hope you enjoyed this book about what lies under the snow. And when it's cold in winter, you can curl up in your own bed and think of who is sleeping under the snow.